Hello, happy Tuesday. I know it's awfully early for a live video. I doubt many people are going to be able to hop on, but I woke up this morning and I checked the survey or the poll, whatever that is that Facebook calls it, that I sent out to the group last night, and it is abundantly clear one of the things that we need to talk about is sticking to the plan, staying on course. So I'm going to spend all week talking about different topics or tricks or mindset things that I want to share with you that can help you stay on course. And I don't know, because I know it's something you care about and something that you're struggling with, I really want to help you with it. So I think that's why I'm excited, and I'm already on here at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I know you're getting ready for work and you're probably all really busy, but you can catch us on the replay. And sorry for all the clutter behind me. It's really dark today, so I had to set up a light. I have a lamp. It's just plugged in front of me, but this is the best way. Otherwise, it was really dark in my office this morning. So, okay, talking about staying the course and sticking with the plan. There's a couple of cliches or whatever you want to call them that I want to share with you. The first one is those that show up, go up. What does that mean? The people who show up day in and day out working for their goals are the ones who achieve them. Did I say they were perfect? No. Just like I said in the title, there is a beauty in half-assing your goals. And I hope that word doesn't offend anybody, because I'm probably going to use it throughout the entire video. What you work works. Think about that. If you are working your plan, even if you're half-assing your plan, if you're working your plan, it is going to work. Yes, if you half-ass it, it's going to take a little bit longer, but you're going to get there. So I want you guys to think about this whole throwing in the towel, this whole getting off course, and just this mindset of, oh my gosh, I'm just going to bag it, right? I messed up today, I'm just bag it, we're going to start tomorrow, or I'm going to give up on it because I can't stick with it. Well, again, this might be some cliches that you've heard before, but I want you to think about it, especially you moms out there. When your children were learning how to walk, they fell down over and over and over. They got to where they fell down less and less, and eventually they got to where they didn't fall down and they could walk. At no time did you say, little Johnny keeps falling down, forget it, I'm just going to have him crawl for the rest of his life. It's just going to be easier than learning how to walk, right? Of course not. You had a goal for them. You had a milestone that you wanted that child to reach, and you stuck it out with them day in and day out until they got there. I want you to stick with yourself day in and day out until you get to where it is you want to go. You know, you've heard the thing, if you get a flat tire, do you just go out and slash the other three? Of course not. You fix the flat tire and you keep moving forward. So I want you to start thinking about your goals, what direction you're going in, and I want you to think about being the one that shows up. Show up for yourself. Show up for your goals. Here's the thing. If you go gung-ho and you aim for perfection, you're going to burn out. That's not even questionable. That's just pure onset. Yes, I agree, to be successful, you've got to be semi-obsessive or actually just all-out obsessive about your goals. I think you need to be blinders on and go. However, I think if you push yourself every single day to that 110%, you're going to burn yourself out. And so that's where the beauty of half-assing your goals comes in. If I have a client who gives me 100% 2 days a week, or I have a client that gives me 75% but every day of the week, there's a big difference there. The person who's only going 75%, but they're doing it all 7 days, is going to give me a total of an average of 75%. They've put in 75% of their effort over and over and over and over. The person who gives me 100% 2 days a week is only giving me I cheated, I did the math, 28.6%. So whoop-de-doo that you had a perfect golden day twice. If you would just stay on the wagon, even if you're hanging off a little bit, you're going to get there faster and you're going to get there quicker. Or that's the same thing. I'm sorry. The dog just came in and he's got his bone. He's probably going to make a ton of noise. I tried to kick him out, but he likes to be on video, as you probably have figured out by now. Even if I have a client who's going to give me 100% 5 days a week, they're going to go hard Monday through Friday, but they're going to go do whatever the heck they want on Saturday and Sunday. I'm only getting a total of 57% out of that person. So again, somebody who's only showing up 75% of the time, or giving me 75% but showing up every single day, they're going to be the clear winner in this case. So what am I saying? What does that look like? What's this half-assing your goal thing? Well, you know if you're half-assing or if you're just bagging it completely. You know the difference. You know that in your heart. You know that in your head. So don't question me on that one. You know if you're working. But let's say it's at the end of the day. Okay, so let's say your goal was to drink a bunch of water. Like you had a certain amount of water that you were going to drink. Let's say it's near the end of the day. I like to call it falling forward. I like to call it falling forward. Now I like to call it that too, Heather. I'm going to steal that from now on. My sister's a genius, in case any of you have not yet met her. Falling forward, that's exactly right. So let's say that your goal was to drink 100 ounces of water a day. And it's near the end of the day, and you've only gotten in 50. Okay, so that's still failing. Oh, failing forward. Oh, thanks. See, you're the genius, not me. Heather calls it failing forward. Thanks, sis. Sorry. All right, so I like that better. That does make more sense. Read it, put your glasses on. You know what? You're probably right. This is embarrassing. That is so much better. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really like that. All right, failing forward. That's called failing forward. Half-assing it, failing forward, whatever the heck you want to call it. Okay, so if your goal is to drink 100 ounces of water, it's near the end of the day, you're only at 50. You could say bag it and go to bed, or you could have at least one more glass of water. Maybe it's only 10 more ounces, but that's 10 more than you would have had, right? Let's say that you were supposed to go for a walk today. You were going to get in that 3-mile walk that you've been getting that you're so proud of, but it's raining, or you don't feel like it, or whatever. Go hit your basement steps. Go up and down them 10 times. That's better than nothing. You're still giving more effort than zero. You're still putting in some sort of physical activity. You're still failing forward, as my sister said, now that I know the actual word that she said. So I just want you to think about that. Instead of giving up on yourselves, because trust me, you've been giving up on yourselves over and over and over, probably your whole lifetime, or at least the last couple years, or something. At some point in time, you've just given up on yourself. And I want you to give yourself the same respect that you would give to everybody and anybody else. You don't give up on your children. You don't give up on your family. You don't give up on your boss. I know people who absolutely hate their job, but you know what? They show up every day. They might half-ass it because they hate it, but they show up every single day. And so if you need to put yourself in that mindset that this is your job to take care of yourself, because by the way it is, then do it. But get there. Show up. Work your plan. Even if you're piddling around that day and you're not doing the full-on out plan, in the long run, you are going to get more done. Instead of thinking, bag it, I don't feel like it, or I've already shot it for the day, or I already screwed up. Case in point, so many people, by lunch, I've already screwed it up. I didn't have breakfast when I was supposed to, or I was supposed to pack my breakfast and I didn't, so I drove through and I got something crappy. Bag it. We're having McDonald's for lunch. We're having chocolate at 3 o'clock. We're, you've been there. It's happened. Stop. Think to yourself, all right, maybe the morning didn't go exactly the way I planned. Maybe I'm about 75% now of my plan, even if the rest of the day I follow it. That is still so much better than saying bag it and being done. So there is beauty in half-assing stuff, and I think that we don't talk about that enough. I think so often people are like, here's your plan, stick with it, go 100%, or you're a total failure. Well, no, you're not. Like I said, I have clients who do this. I have clients who show up twice a week. They give me their all twice a week. They eat really good that day because they've worked out and they've had that mindset. But the other 5 days, they're doing everything opposite of what they're supposed to be doing, and those people are stuck. Those people are not moving forward. Those people are not, they're not moving the pendulum there on their body fat. They're not getting better energy. They're not sleeping better because they are not giving some sort of effort on a consistent daily basis. And that's where you've got to remember, I would rather you half-ass your plan than blow it all together. So, sticking to your plan, I know that's the hard part. I get that. And that's what we are going to talk about all week. But your plan, when you write up a plan, or when I write up a plan for a client, that plan is perfect because it's on paper. The second it has to jump off of paper and be alive in real life, perfection goes out the window. You and I are human. Therefore, we're going to screw up. That's all there is to it. We were not meant to be perfect, and I can tell you we do a great job at not being perfect. So take your perfect plan. We're gonna talk about goal setting and coming up with your perfect plan. But those of you that already have a plan, and I feel like there must be a lot of you because so many of you said I can't, you're having trouble sticking with your plan. I want you to take the plan that you've already got in your head, whether it's food prepping, whether it's getting activity, whether it's drinking a certain amount of water, whether it's reading something motivational every day, whatever your perfect plan is right now. I want you to at least give yourself 75% of that plan every single day. And like, for instance, one of my plans is to go live on this page as often as possible. And so it's early in the morning, probably not the best time to do it, although I am surprised there's more people on here than I thought would be. But I'm doing it now. So I'm getting it in. I'm getting it done. Is it maybe the best possible time to do it? Maybe not, but I'm getting it done. Because I have other things I need to get done today. And if I don't get this checked off my list, those other things might fall to the side. So do your plan when you can. If you're supposed to go for that walk and it's going to rain tonight, maybe go for a shorter walk this afternoon on your lunch break. Is it as awesome as your 3-mile walk? Maybe not, but it's better than going 0. So I hope you're following my mindset here. I hope that you're understanding that in the long run, even the math works out. If you are a hardcore science math type person, 75% over 7 days will give you 75% for that week. 2 days at 100%, while you might think is amazing and you might feel awesome and like a rock star, you're only given 28.6 over that whole week. So stay consistent, put in whatever effort you possibly can, and in the end, it's going to add up to massive results. So like I said, we're going to be talking about sticking to your plan, ways to stick to your plan, the mindset around sticking to your plan. That's going to be our topic for this week, maybe even a couple of weeks, because it was a big winner on the poll. If you haven't yet commented on the poll and you're not even sure what I'm talking about, you can go back to this page. There is a poll that I created last night, and there was like 6 ideas that I threw out that might be the things you struggle with. I would love to get your feedback on that. So again, that way I know that I'm talking about things you guys want to learn about. And with that, I'm going to hop off here. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday. I know it's the first day back to work for a lot of people over the long weekend. Some of you may have struggled. You may not have your breakfast ready this morning. That's okay. Do what you can and get it straight at lunch. So talk to you soon. Bye.